Hi Cancer, thank you for joining me here. So this is gonna be your another fairies oracle message reading, and please take it as it resonate. This is a free-flowing, totally intuitive reading. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get into what the energy we are getting into. The first, these two card when I was shuffling, believe it or not, this came out like so almost like the deck kind of vomited out these two cards together. Literally, it kind of jumped out like almost like that it has to be expressed. That kind of urgency, that kind of immediacy I felt. And we got, I remember last time when I did fairies message for you, like the reading, this card came, I don't know, I don't remember what are the other cards, yeah, we got, but definitely this one. So I feel like this is a continuation, kind of continuation. I'm gonna link that video at the end. Maybe I really feel like there is a continuation from that, but it could be different, but let's see. So what I'm getting here, the Solus and the Epona's wild daughter, Cancer, something in you, it's like you are, like this is number 13 broken down to 4, which is also Cancerian house. So something, you feel that there is a fire going on in your house, like fire going on in your exact soul, exact core, like your house, what is like your home, where you find your you can elaborate your essence more comfortably. You can be yourself more comfortably. That place is lit up with the, like Solus is, for me it's like a very sun, it's like a Leo card. It's just lit up with vigor, like vigor, creativity. I'm getting that, like you are completely lit up, like you are very charged, you are very, like you are very motivated. It's not that, and motivation is coming from very much within, some it's like a deep down within. You don't need like external kind of all these things that you used to need. I mean, those are important, but right now you don't feel those things are, you don't feel like, you don't think that you need other people appreciation for you to feel that you have that fire burning right in the middle of your chest. You know what I mean? You just don't need all these other catalyst. You are being your own catalyst. You are being your own catalyst, and it kind of took a quite a while for you to get there. It kind of took a quite a while, and now it's like a full bloom. It's like now you're in the energy that where you can feel that heat, the feel that warmth, that feel that passion for creativity, passion for doing something new that you truly care for, passion for doing something new, that kind of vibe with your who you are. That the sentence who you are is coming very strong. I'm getting a strong Leo energy. It doesn't have to, you have to have Leo or anything. You may have strong Leo placement, but I'm feeling like that, like that Leo energy is taking so vibrantly over. Like it's almost like your house is lit by Leo energy, and it's like full of creativity, full of this, yes, I'm gonna do it. And you don't need all this push, you don't have to push yourself do it. Now it's like almost like autopilot mode, because you're self-driven, your motivation and ego is so lit up that you don't need all this cushion to really motivate you, to really push you forward. You are kind of motivating yourself forward. Look at this, and this is you. This is absolutely, look at this, that like this fire lighting you up. Like, okay, I'm getting so many contrast of image. Okay, hold on. Like look at this is like all red, and like it's like a hot iron. You are ready to do, you are ready to burn, you are ready to launch, you are ready to just stand tall, like this tall, almost like you are gigantic figure. Your aura is so strong, and like you are that. At the same time, the way you lit, this is what you feel inside. It's like you are very strong and proud and big, and it's like or like almost like unbendable, like invincible, like that kind of energy you feel inside. But outside, look at this is like such a moon, which is your energy, your Cancer ruled by moon. That kind of softer, kind of, like a kind of mellow on our eyes, kind of mellow, but at the same time you're kind of lit by it. So your sun is inside and your moon is outside. The that the light you are reflecting is kind of softer, is kind of mellow. So the what I mean by that, the way you are going about it, you are not like, okay, I'm gonna do it like all this hush and puff. You are feeling all this thing inside, but the way you are navigating this inside energy outside, it's kind of syncing up with your true Cancerian energy, which is kind of very nurturing, very caring, kind of softer but bold, very persistent but kind of softer, kind of mellow, that kind of energy. But look at this, I'm also getting that you are not gonna listen to anybody, no matter how close they are. If they try to like emotionally blackmail you, or try to, oh, Cancer, you wanna do this, what about us? We thought we had a life, but if you go there, if you do this, then we are not gonna be able to be together, or those kind of things. You are like, you are not listening to them. You're saying, okay, then we might have to be separated. Like you are like that blunt, but the way you are communicating it, that's what I'm trying to say, it's not like cutthroat. You are taking care of, you are really keeping in mind others people emotion, but at the same time you're absolutely focused and absolutely driven by the fire and the energy that you're feeling inside, and you are gearing towards it with your kind of calming, emotional, nurturing, caring demeanor. You know what I mean? And I'm also getting that there will be, like, like right now you are not focused on like other familial, or like a domestic, or any kind of that, like a routine based obligation. You are going to bend all those things, because you are kind of, you are kind of in a mindset that you don't want to restrict yourself because of certain kind of duties. And however you define duties, and whatever duties you have, it's all going to vary from person to person. Take it as resonates. So there is this kind of movement, this kind of like very sheer determination and focus I'm getting. But it's like it's coming very, the external expression of that determination is very calming. Okay, this is very beautiful energy. And then these two we got together, and these two, the way these two came up is completely different than these two came up like as like outburst. You have to express this, you have to go through this energy. This one came almost like a fell on the table silently, and these two are together. I almost thought this is one, then I realized two. And what I'm getting from this, Cancer, is like this fairies of the future. You're definitely trying to manifest something that is very, that you always wanted to do. You always wanted to do, but never could get enough time, or maybe motivation, or the time was not right, or too many obligation, duties, responsibilities, whatever it is, you couldn't do all this. There is a lot of people around, so or you may also felt like, before that, like you are just one among many. You never really felt any special thing about yourself, even though, that kind of not feeling special about yourself kind of put you in a depression, kind of not depression, kind of inferior mode, because you want to feel special about yourself, but you never really felt. You felt like you are one among many, you are one among crowd. It's like, and everybody, like you are very perceptible, so you kind of get in, like soaked into like all this emotion that people kind of scattered around you, but you felt like you were just one among many. Yeah, but you wanted to feel that special thing about yourself, but you never really get to there. But now I feel like that there is something that you are coming out of it. You internally look at this, you are like so charged, but the way you are interconnecting with the other, like with others, you are kind of mellow. You are not letting your fire to be shown immediately to others. It's like only for yourself. This fire is reserved for yourself, to motivate you, to self drive you. But the way you are coming out to others, you are like still kind of aware of people. You still kind of feel that you are still among the crowd, but you started feeling that now you have the power to get things done. Now you have the power to, like, let's say you wanted to like go at special place for some long period of time. You always, let's say you always wanted to live in, I don't know, Argentina or something, and like you really wanted to do some spiritual work or some kind of things that you wanted to do, but it's been 10 years years, 15 years, but you never really did that. It's always back in your mind, but now it feels like that. Now it feels possible. Now it feels like the things that you desired for so long, that the way you saw yourself is now it coming to you, and it's coming to you in a very grounded way. It's not that all of a sudden you feel like you are this extraordinary being. You are kind of still among the crowd, but you feel like you have that. Now you can make things happen for yourself even within the crowd. You are not like immediately saying, declaring yourself like a superhuman being or something like that, and kind of getting into too much ego boost. You are still grounded, but at the same time there is a confidence of getting things done, confidence to making things happen for yourself is very much high. And this is because this too came like this, and you are a mastermind manifester. That's what I'm saying. There is a certain sense of hide and seek going on. You are not exposing all of your cards immediately to others. Inside you have a lot of, you are fired up. I mean, it's almost, this is impossible to go, like you are out of the cage, if I have to say it this way. There is no way you can go back, but you are still coming off as if you are still in the cage, but the cage is loose, but you are not showing that you are completely wild and free right now. That kind of energy you are still kind of restoring only for yourself. So there is a mastermind manifestation going on here, mastermind manifestation with the nails of alchemist, nails of alchemist. Okay, yeah, there is like, you are absolutely manifesting it. You are like very very strategic about it, to be honest. Maybe you have some kind of earth placement somewhere, maybe in your moon, or maybe in your Mars or something. You are really really very strategic about it. You are fired up, at the same time you are strategic. So there is like a, like, that's what I was trying to say here, Cancer. There is like a combination of sun and the moon. Like, this is sun, this is moon. Like, there is a, like, you are flowing, at the same time you are calculative. It's like a very paradoxical dynamics that you are bringing together, and you are making it work. That's why you are alchemist. You are making it work because you are mastermind manifestor right now, because you are making something that is okay. They okay, hold on, they told me to look at this card again. Okay, Cancer, I'm also getting, hold on. Okay, I'm also getting that, there is a certain sense of following here. When you are thinking of doing something, like I said, that now you want to make things come in reality for yourself. I feel like you are a person who has, like, maybe it's for few, you are listening to tradition. There is something to do with tradition. Maybe you are inspired by some kind of old, like a traditional story, or traditional beliefs, or traditional, there is a certain sense of ancestral guidance here, and you are kind of listening to it. When you deep down listen to yourself, you feel like the some ancestral knowledge is guiding you. What I mean by that, maybe you are shaping your life by, by, through a old novel, or kind of, like the stories that you heard, like the morals or ethics that you heard, or the gist of you heard, or from your parents or grandparents. Like, there is a certain sense of ancestral guidance I'm getting, and you are very much in tune with that. There's a somebody is, that knowledge is guiding you, which way you need to move forward, what you really want to do, like which way you are reshaping your life. There is a change, is you are molding, you are bringing change in a very structural way to your life, into your life, and there is a guidance that coming from an ancestral knowledge. They're giving me that. They're definitely giving me that. Yeah, you have certain ideal, you wanna, you, it's almost feel like that you in like some, like it doesn't have to be a living being. It could be, I'm really getting that you idealize somebody or few people. Like it could be, some artist or anybody who may have long gone, but their work, their words, their wisdom, their knowledge, their feelings, their effect is still with you, and you are kind of want to follow the same path as them. Like you want to be in a certain, you want to, there is a sense that like you are very strategically making move to be very prominent in certain field, and you want to kind of follow the footsteps of the pioneer who already laid out the path for you. So there is a subtle trajectory, traditional trajectory, that you want to follow in order when you are taking this route towards your own future, making, carving this new path towards your own future. Yeah, there is a definitely idealism and kind of following here, that you are very in tune with your, and this wisdom that you are getting, ancestral wisdom, wherever you are getting, maybe you're downloading from universe, maybe you're getting psychic insights, maybe you're getting dream, maybe your emotion, your intuition is guiding you, and you are very in touch with that. You are very in touch with that. That's why the whole thing is little hush hush, because you don't want to explode. Like you don't want to put it too much outside of yourself, because you fear that if you exhibit too much of this kind of things outside, then you will be distracted to listen to this ancestral knowledge, excuse me, that is guiding you. Yeah, there is a heavy ancestral knowledge I'm getting. There is a this my god, they are just keep telling me, keep looking at this card. They're telling me that there is this another energy that is also guiding you, but this energy is very young energy. I don't know what that energy is. I cannot really tap into this. Please tell me. Hmm. There is a Cancer. You are I don't usually feel like that, but I feel like that you are really guided by some kind of supernatural, like some kind of, not super, that's some kind of spatial energy, whether we call it fairies, angels, or something. They're guiding you, Cancer. You're so focus, stay on path of your listening to your ancestral knowledge. However you are getting those knowledge, stay on that path. It's really guiding you. But there is this connection, this person, this energy. What is that? Can you please give me? I don't know. They are not giving me much, but this energy is different than ancestral. It's almost like your alter ego. Yeah, this is. Oh, okay, okay. Hold on. They gave me a premonition. Hold on. Give me one card. See? Of the water. Yeah, Cancer, I have to say, you are really, really right now, you're very much guided and protected. If you don't feel like that, that reflect in last few years. Maybe you don't realize it. Just look back on your life, at your life. Yeah, on your life. Okay. Look back at your life and see. You will see that, I feel like you have gained a lot of growth. It could be very material growth, like you had a new job, or you had some kind of, or it could be very spiritual growth. But if you look back, you will see there is a lot of growth that happened. You are really moving forwards to your future being. They just told me this is your future being, which is very, very earthy. I'm getting a lot of earthy sensuality here. Like you are moving towards a new future being of yourself, and you have been very blessed. They asked me to tell you that please reflect, please take a moment and reflect, look at your life objectively from outside, and you will see how much in past few years you have grown. They want you to take that moment to realize it, because you are absolutely blessed here. Yeah, from now onwards, I feel like, seriously, from now onwards, it's almost like you are stepping into a new life. And it's gonna be very, very blessed, Cancer. It's very earthy, very watery, emotionally very down to earth, almost like a poetic nature gonna come out of you. I never read like this, trust me. If you're following and this is the first time, I never read. There is a lot of good feelings, I feel like you are gonna be very creatively, very, maybe you are gonna start writing, and if you don't write, like you are going to feel like that you are taking in all the moments that you are living. Every moment is not just passing by without getting noticed. There is a deep sense of groundedness and kind of absorbed in that momentary pleasure, momentary being. It's a very, very beautiful energy. You are not going to take your life for granted. You are not going to take anything for granted. You are going to, this is, you are stepping into a future where you are going to be much more in your body and mind and soul. It's almost like you are stepping into a new you, Cancer. Look at this, the fairies of the future, and then the Tubero. I sometimes I cannot read their font, but I really love their font. I feel like it perfectly goes with the whole concept here, but I have a hard time reading it, but that's my lack of skill, I guess. Of the waters, it's like, and look at this, like how these two are gelling with each other. You know, have you noticed that I slowed down so much my energy? That's the energy you're gonna be in the future. It's like very calm, but at the same time, almost like you are self-sufficient. You are not anxious about how you're gonna be proved to others or anything like that. You're almost like self-contained, and at the same time you are extremely poetic, extremely, extremely sensual, extremely poetic. If you ever thought of writing something, maybe this is the time that you start writing. Even if you start from journaling, do that. Don't think about professional writing, just think about write, so that that feels truthful and original to you. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness and contentment, Cancer. Yeah, they are also telling me in future, like you are still gonna be very, like your eyes and ears gonna be open to other people. It's not like when it says you're like a self-sufficient, self-content, that doesn't mean that you're gonna live in bubble. I feel like you're gonna be very worldly at the same time, but you will have your own world which cannot be penetrated. That's only for yourself, and that's, you're gonna bring a lot of emotional and material satisfaction from that place. Oh, this is a very unique reading. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. Okay. Okay, Cancer, I will see you next time. I hope you get something out of it, and take care.